It's hard to believe, but it's good to know that that this has come to fruition. I'm going to tell a Rudy story, and this one chokes me up every time. I'm going to tell it anyway because it should be told. So when I was growing up, I had the worst asthma ever. Like anybody that's ever seen me has seen me with asthma before, and I've had a bunch of people that would people want what's best for you, and they would say, man, I hope you feel better, or I hope it gets better, and they wish that only person on the planet that Rudy would watch me with asthma. Victor, Rudy, and I slept in the same room, so I'd walk in, I'd be in the bed with that darn vaporizer on. I hated that thing. To this day, I still don't like eucalyptus because of the smell of that darn vaporizer. But so two things. So Rudy would he just want to make it better some kind of way. He'd walk in, his brow would be furrowed. He wouldn't say anything. So he would get in his bed because Victor and I had bunk beds. He had a single bed, and he knew this one thing would make me laugh. So he'd get in the bed and he put the covers over him. And then he just start flailing as hard as possible because the covers would go everywhere. It's the funniest thing you've ever seen, to see a kid just flailing as hard as he can just to give you some kind of something to smile about. And then he would come over and he would look, and he'd go, I wish it was me. So it's one thing to want somebody to be better. It's another thing to wish that you were sick so they wouldn't have to be. So he was that kind of loving person. So in the 80s, when we were growing up, my parents made sure that we were the right kind of people. My mother gave us what she would call a strong foundation because she knew that eventually times would get tough, and when times get tough, you're not going to make it through because you're talented. You'll make it through because you're the right kind of person. The world has enough good musicians. We need more good people. So we got a record contract with Arista Records. Same record label as Whitney Houston, same time as Whitney Houston, same producer. She signed a great deal. We signed an awful one. Her career went that way. Our career went this way. And that was the first time that the band was ever split up because the producer was also an artist. He used Roy and I in his band. And the other three brothers went home. So for the first time, we were split up. And the only thing Rudy ever wanted to do was play with his brothers. So that was hard on him for a person who's more sensitive than everybody else. That piece of us being split up took a little bit of him with it. And he struggled with that for the rest of his life, but he never let it ever make him bitter, never ever let it make him mean, even though some people had been mean to him. So those are the things that I think about, and I really thank the owners of this place for giving him a fitting tribute, because life is not very long. Life is just, you say it's going to be a lifetime, seems like a lifetime is a few thousand days. It's just a few thousand days. You're going to sleep through half of that. And a big chunk of it's going to be, you'll be old and don't have any choices. That's just the truth. The actual sweet spot of life is a few thousand days, and we should cherish it like that. I always say, if you had $1 for every day you were alive, you couldn't buy anything really expensive, right? But you'd be a lot more careful with your money than we are with our time. And this is a great use of our time. And we get a chance to share music at this is a crucial time in our existence, and probably it'll be music that'll pull us through it. It'll probably be music pulled us through slavery and civil rights and Charlie Hebdo bombings. They poured out in the square and sang "Give Peace a Chance." No politician showed up and fixed it. Music carried us through. So we have a chance to do a great thing. Adam and the whole team, thank you. You've done a great thing. Victor said before he doesn't feel like he did anything, but he has, because he says he has 4 older brothers. I feel like I got 4 older brothers, because Victor was my little brother, felt like my big brother. Last thing, when I was a kid, I said, when Victor and I played sports, because there was a Reggie, Roy, and Rudy were like the three older brothers. Victor and I grew up together. I say, let me pick Victor, and you guys can pick whoever you want. So whenever I pick Vic, he was on my team. We always won. I still feel the same way. So thank you for Rudy's. Thank you for coming out tonight.